Hey there my peeps, welcome to part 2 of Daniel Bryan or Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. This is my detailed prediction for the match you're going to see this Sunday at Night of Champions. Now in part 1 I gave you my prediction for every single matchup including this one. In this one I'll just go into more detail, into more depth as to why I picked Randy Orton as the winner of this matchup. Why do I think Randy's going to win and not Daniel Bryan? Well, there's a few reasons. For one, I think this feud is it's gonna last for a while. I don't think it definitely for sure. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna end at Night of Champions. Way too soon for that. And it's not very likely to just see one rematch when the champion loses his championship to someone else, to another superstar. I think this is gonna last maybe. I know the next pay-per-view is Battlegrounds, and that's a new pay-per-view, and after that, it's gonna be Hell in the Cell. I personally think this is going to last. As far as Daniel Bryan and Randy one-on-one, I think it's going to last until Hell in the Cell. I think maybe they're gonna have their last matchup at Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell is a good pay-per-view to end feuds on, because it is Hell in the Cell. If the match is inside Hell in the Cell, it's the perfect opportunity to end the feud, to close the feud with a big epic matchup inside the cell. So you guys might be wondering, then what's the point? What's the point of saying that? What does that have to do with you picking Randy as a winner? It's just I feel Randy needs to win this matchup for this feud to continue. If Daniel Bryan wins the matchup, beats Randy this Sunday, tomorrow, and that's it. It wouldn't be it, but it would just... if that happens, then the feud would probably end at Battlegrounds or something like that. I don't know, it just... Randy, if I feel that Randy needs to win this matchup to keep the feud going, and I also feel that Daniel Bryan is going to keep on going, I think he's going to stay in the chase for the championship. I think it's better for Daniel Bryan to chase the championship and keep on trying to overcome these odds, because right now you've got this big storyline. It's a big storyline where Daniel Bryan he's outnumbered right now. He's got his face. Not only is he feuding with Randy, but he's feuding with Triple H. He's feuding with the Shields, who are now like Triple H and Randy Orton's bodyguards. Their security, and all the other superstars. They can't do anything about it yet. I'm sure. I'm sure down the line, some superstars are going to step up, and of course, I think after Hell in a Cell is Survivor Series. Survivor Series is the perfect time to have a team versus team matchup, like Team Randy or Team Triple H. It could be like Randy, the Shield, so Randy, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Triple H. They could have all 5 of these guys face off against, or actually maybe even Booker T, because Booker T lately, he's kind of been siding with Triple H, and it seems like Booker T might be in line for a heel turn soon, or maybe he's already a heel. So maybe Booker T could be in that matchup or something like that, versus Team Daniel Bryan. It could be Daniel Bryan, Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and who else has been? CM Punk maybe? I don't know. But I think it's pretty clear that at Survivor Series we might just have a team versus team matchup. But actually, thinking about it, we could also see maybe a title match, because if Daniel Bryan at that time is a champion, then would he be in that sort of matchup, or would he be defending the championship? I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict. And I'm kind of going off topic here. I'm kind of thinking too far ahead here when I should be talking about Night of Champions. Sorry about that. So, Night of Champions, yeah. And also, I've been hearing some people saying that maybe Big Show turns heel at Night of Champions. Maybe, but I don't know. I could see it happening. but at the same time, I'm not counting on it that much. I don't really think there's a big chance of Big Show turning heel on Daniel Bryan this Sunday at Night of Champions. I think Big Show is going to stay a face. I think once Mark Henry returns, that he and Mark Henry might team up to face off against the Shield, maybe for the tag team titles, and maybe Christian for the United States Championship. Actually, Christian, since he got attacked by the Shield, I definitely think he is going to come back and go against the Shield. And since Big Show is already against the Shield, Mark Henry was too until he got injured. What I could see is a 6-man tag team matchup involving them. So, Big Show, to me, it seems like he's going to stay face. So as far as Big Show interfering in this matchup and costing Daniel Bryan the matchup, while I'm not ruling out the possibility, I'm not saying, no, that's not going to happen, no way. I just don't think it's going to happen. And if he does turn heel against Daniel Bryan, I don't think it's going to happen this soon, Night of Champions. Maybe down the line, and if it does, it's probably going to be a storyline kind of like the Shawn Michaels JBL storyline, where Shawn Michaels was broke, storyline wise, and because of that, he started working for JBL and did whatever JBL told him to do, despite him not really wanting to do that. Same thing with the Big Show right now, where they're saying Big Show's broke, which is why he's doing what he's doing, because he's afraid of getting fired, and of course, he wants the money. I think if Ryan is going to lose this matchup, I don't think he's going to lose it clean. I don't think it's going to be a one-on-one matchup, absolutely no interference by Triple H or the Shield or anything like that, and Randy just wins with an RKO. I think the Shield is probably going to interfere, cause a distraction, or maybe even Triple H, or maybe somebody new that joins Triple H, Randy, and the Shield. And also, to add to the reasons as to why I think Randy's going to win, just going back to, once again, the momentum factor. Who has the momentum going into the pay-per-view right now? This past Raw, this past SmackDown, who got the advantage? The answer to that question is Daniel Bryan. He got the advantage both on Raw and SmackDown before the show. Now, if you notice, pretty much every single show since SummerSlam, Randy got the advantage. Randy and the Shield both took down Daniel Bryan every single show, and at the end of every show, pretty much Randy was standing over Daniel Bryan with the championship. But the last week, Daniel Bryan got the advantage, and he took out Randy this time. So just going by that alone, it pretty much suggests that Daniel Bryan is not going to get the advantage at Night of Champions, and Randy is most likely going to hit the RKO and get the victory over Daniel Bryan. And let's face it, I don't know, it wouldn't be right if Daniel Bryan would win the championship so soon into this big storyline, where, like I said, every single week he's outnumbered, he's chasing the championship, but nobody else can help him, and then all of a sudden he wins it on his own when most likely somebody's going to try and interfere or something like that. I think, like I said, we're going to see Daniel Bryan chasing the championship for a good while, and I don't expect them to take that championship away from Randy this soon into this big storyline, this important storyline. And Daniel Bryan's victory, it's gonna be a lot more epic if they keep this going for a bit. And we see, as it goes on, some superstars stand up, maybe some superstars try and help out Daniel Bryan and stuff like that. Maybe Cody Rhodes makes an appearance since he's fired and helps Daniel Bryan out, since you can't get fired if you're already fired. And speaking of that, I can actually see that scenario taking place once Daniel Bryan finally wins the championship, which, like I said, if he wins the championship from Randy, then I think it's gonna be at Hell in a Cell, maybe even Survivor Series if they push it that far back, or push it all the way to Survivor Series. So I think that's pretty much it as far as, detailed reasons as to why I think Randy's going to win this matchup. And if it just so happens that Randy loses this matchup at Night of Champions, I still think he'll remain champion, because if he does lose, then I think it's going to be by disqualification or countout. So no matter what, I think Randy's going to retain here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, as always, you can click that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.